Welcome to Masterpiece Tarot. Here you'll find timeless messages to guide your soul's awakening. If you're here, trust. You are meant to be. You can support my channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing. These help support my mission of bringing more peace to the earth. Okay, collective, welcome in. I'm going to do a couple of readings here. These probably will be pretty short ones today. Just kind of see what's going on here. All right, Spirit, thanks for using me as a channel to bring through these messages for the collective. Get a general message here to begin. Okay, Spirit. This is a message of forgiveness. Okay, a message of forgiveness. We'll do a 4-card spread here. Main energy. We've got a 9 of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. Okay. An opportunity, a Knight of Swords. This is somebody who could be watching. This is somebody rushing in with a message. A challenge, a Knight of Wands. Okay, fire sign energy. This is somebody moving toward their passions, moving very ambitious here. See, both of these knights are heading towards this Wounded Warrior. And we have a 2 of Wands. So Spirit is suggesting here that the action to take is to make a choice and begin planning. Alrighty, let's get some clarifiers. Let's actually use our same deck here. Who's this Knight of Wands, Spirit? What can you tell us about this Knight of Wands? We have another court card, a King of Swords now. This could be a father figure. This could be a King of Swords we're talking about. And here we have somebody making something fair. Okay, so there's a sense here that something's being made fair by a King of Swords, perhaps for somebody who maybe feels that things weren't fair, that they were having to really stand up for themselves and what they feel they should maybe receive, something they've been maybe fighting for. And what's the opportunity here? The Knight of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. And a Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay, we've got a King and a Queen of Swords here. These are counterparts. And so here on this other, with the opportunity, we have a turning point. This is fate and destiny. This is the karmic wheel. So I'm getting here that there may be an opportunity for somebody else here to make things right. Okay. It seems we have counterparts here, both with this opportunity and with the opportunity and with our Wounded Warrior. This could also be speaking to a couple, a King and a Queen of Swords. It could be that one of the people in the connection feels that they were wronged or slighted somehow, maybe. Why is the challenge a Knight of Wands? This is a fire sign energy here. Okay, we have Strength, Leo, and the Magician. There seems to be somebody who's maybe quite strong, who's quite a powerful manifester, who may be opposing whatever this effort is to somehow make things right. And what's this choice here? Who's needing to make the choice? Who's needing to make the choice? Tower and a King of Wands. So a fire sign masculine energy here. So the Tower is a sudden collapse. It's almost as if with this choice, one thing is left behind. So for one energy, maybe there's a collapse, an upheaval even, as somebody maybe is going to be making a choice, or, spirits may be suggesting, hey, make this choice, realize that along with it is inevitably going to be a tower. The King of Swords here maybe is like a parental figure, or this could be the energy that Spirit is suggesting, that maybe one of these or both of these partners stands in. So, like, basically, Wands is about taking action. It's about creativity. Yeah, it's fire, and we do see fire here. Fire is transformative. Yeah, I think the message here is, make a decision to let whatever needs to crumble crumble. So if this is some kind of unfairness in a dynamic that's got one person feeling kind of wounded, another person maybe rushing in to make things right, I think Spirit is saying go ahead and make that choice to do that. Okay, sit in your, if this is resonating, you might be in a partnership. This could be work, this could be love, romance, family. Make the decision to, take action. Cut off what doesn't serve, whether that's a belief system, a mindset, um, some kind of unfairness in a workplace. Like, allow the wheel to turn. Remember, it's always going to turn in your favor. And, the only constant is change. So why not make a change to balance things out for this individual who feels that something was unfair? So this could be, a human motion, or this could be divine intervention here. The karmic wheel is more of a universal force, as is the tower. So it's sort of like, the message is, I think, you have a choice to get in alignment with, what the universe is making happen here. Do stand in your power. There are these kings, queens, knights. This is maybe a family dynamic here. And it could be that some of, the people involved in this situation, they may be younger energies with the Knight of Wands, but regardless of their knight status, there is a strong ability to maybe even use magic here. Okay? They might have a strong influence, maybe because of their position, maybe because of just some innate natural ability. But because this is in the opposition position, I'm sort of inclined to think that we have these counterparts that are, trying to balance things out in a way that is aligned for their highest good. We have somebody taking action. We have somebody feeling wounded. This could be, you could both be feeling wounded. You could both be wanting to take action to make things right or balance things out. But the opposition here is this younger energy, a Knight of Wands, who's very strong, a strong manifester, perhaps a strong magician, right? So magic can be positive or negative, it just depends. But the message here for this person and the opportunity is to make a choice and to stand in some kind of passionate energy here as you do it. Let yourself feel confident. Let yourself be maybe driven by what you're passionate about. Maybe there's passion in this connection here. We do have a Nine of Wands. So, Yeah, that's the first message I'm getting. Let's get 3 more clarifying cards. Anything else, Spirit, you want to tell us about here with this dynamic? Okay, yeah, there's love. We have a victory in the reverse, and options, choices, confusion, illusion. All right. I think what's causing whatever is happening here for our main person, or perhaps a couple, a counterparts, I think what's happening is there's love, but there's a lot of confusion. And the confusion is causing some discord, this sense that it's almost impossible to be victorious. It's too confusing. There are too many people involved. There are too many choices. Not everything is being seen clearly for what it is. And so I think what Spirit is saying is to get out of this state of confusion and perhaps even a little bit of turmoil here with that card, that Nine of Wands. To get out of that turmoil, there needs to be a clear decision that is made. There needs to be an allowing, okay, a willingness to let the tower come down. Whatever is built on a faulty foundation, it just needs to come down. And it will be helpful to stand in this King of Wands energy as this all comes to pass. Okay, collective? So that's your reading. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.